Hello, and welcome to Rule of Thirds, a conversation about art, design, and culture, with your hosts,
Burns,
Mike,
and Jude.
If this is your first time listening, welcome to the family. Be sure to follow us on our Instagram at Rule of Thirds Pod. Don't be shy to say hi. All right, now to the episode. From Breaking Bad to Atlanta, the guys discuss their best series of the decade and explain why those shows have made it onto their roster, leading on to a great conversation about art in all of its forms and why it connects with us the way that it does. Is there a genuine connection and a vibe, or are we just all doing the most?
Has anyone seen a Black Lady sketch show?
I watch clips, yeah.
A Black Lady sketch. What do you mean?
There is a show
On HBO.
HBO called a Black Lady sketch show.
What do you man watch HBO one? Don't incriminate yourselves if you don't watch it on there.
I was definitely keeping Pim.
Wait, how do you watch it though? How do you watch it?
No, wait, Burns, why are you gonna set us up like
How
that?
do you think,
That was
Burns?
such
How
a
do
bad
you think?
question.
Nah, because I pay for stuff, so I just want to know how you run.
So you pay for HBO in the UK? Yeah, Burns, please
Wait,
show us how.
I swear we don't have access to HBO though.
No,
No,
my
but
No,
God.
because this country does not respect.
Do we have
anything
HBO in the
else.
UK though?
They want us to live in
Burns,
bondage.
we have
Are
access to
you a
HBO in the UK.
You a
Do not.
snitch?
I think the only way.
I'm generally
only-
asking.
Look, no. The only way through Sky. Yeah.
Oh, through
You
Sky
can
got HBO,
access
yeah?
Some things through Sky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some,
Yeah.
not all though.
And other means, but it's not your business.
Oh, I hear that still.
But yeah, I was. What's the name? It's a good show. It's quite interesting. The the format. Just because recently I've been watching a lot of like Black Lady sketch shows. No pun intended to the actual show. But there's another one called Z-Way, starring Z-Way, and it's bloody
That show,
hilarious.
I need to catch up.
It's so funny.
So funny.
Wait, are these American shows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just
I
kind
feel
of
like
commentary.
I love the way
skits.
she just like.
It's so good.
Ah.
It's actually gold.
It's so good, like the way they play with like tension and awkward like silences and stuff.
Yep. It gives me
Hilarious.
the Eric Andre
Hilarious.
show vibes, but more
Oh my gosh!
like
yeah.
less chaotic. Because the Eric Andre show obviously is just like on steroids. That show is just like on crack.
Yeah.
What is that? I'm not familiar.
Oh, Burns, you need to see.
I don't
it.
even know how to describe
It's,
that guy.
It's
Yeah,
everything.
but what is
It's mad.
these are American shows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But now, Burns,
The ones
you
that you
need to
guys
see the
are
Eric
watching.
Andre show. Oh my God, you snitch!
Look at this guy. Look, there's some content available on YouTube. All right,
You know,
on
I watch-
social
I watch
media.
BBC iPlayer. Right,
Oh, get out! But
Support
yeah,
our-
nah.
I don't
Support our
watch British.
support our
TV.
British
What,
films.
local talents, yeah.
Oh my days. What would you lot say? Yeah, is your series of the decade?
Decade. Wait, as in 2010 to
Yeah,
2020.
because I think the
or
reason why I'm
20
asking this question
Okay, I was
because
about to say.
there was this. In fact, we'll have a discussion about music as well. But I think this week on social media there was this whole debate about the best sort of UK artist of the decade. Obviously, Drake won the best artist of the decade.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
spoke about this as well. Yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. So I want guys. So I'm gonna flip it. We'll go to the music in a bit, but I want to flip it. And obviously, since we're talking about like films and series,
TV show.
what is your series of the
What's
decade?
basically like a TV show kind of thing,
decade.
right?
Yeah, TV show. Yeah, not a film. It's like series, and it's gonna be personal because a lot of people will disagree anyway. So
Definitely. Yeah.
Wait, but can we make
I need to find out.
can
the
we make
dates
an
as well.
argument? Can we make an argument for shows that no one can argue about? Or do you feel like that's
I guess we
impossible?
could.
Because I was gonna say something like, for example, Breaking Bad. That's like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Breaking Bad was sick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
I'm
days.
saying,
I might actually watch it again.
the first
So
maybe
tempted
the
to.
first 3-4 seasons of Game of Thrones.
I've never watched Game of Thrones. You know.
Okay, you know what?
mad.
You know what it is?
A year ago, I would have been saying you should watch it, but I can't lie. At your own
No,
risk.
after the way it ended, there's
Your own
leave
risk.
it alone.
What do you mean by that?
Man.
It's like
There was all of like we went through all of that
I heard the ending's
It-
dead
it-
though. That's what I've heard.
for that.
the payoff isn't great. Like most shows have really good payoffs because you know, like, oh, maybe this character you hate a lot is going to die in some season, like maybe like season 7 or whatever. I feel like
Which kind of does happen.
yeah, but it's so underwhelming. Like in parts,
Yeah.
it's kind of like that's it. That what? Why?
I do feel like some more than others. Because like I can't remember what episode it was. I'm trying not to like spoiler,
Yeah.
share a spoiler for people that haven't watched it. But there's certain characters who we despised with a passion,
Yeah.
and they got a death that we were really satisfied with. Look at me, a child
Wow.
of God, saying these things.
Wow.
But, it is what it is.
That's a satisfying.
Change.
But yeah, we were all like, yes, he deserved to go that way. That was great.
Yeah.
But then,
yeah.
but part of me is like, I would recommend it for like certain moments because like the Red Wedding, for example.
Oh my God,
is,
classic.
That sounds demonic, fam.
oh God, that yeah.
Burns.
I remember being in my university room in my foundation year, just sat in shock, thinking, "What in the world did I just see?"
Wait, what is
like
it?
that? Yeah.
Do I want to know what this is?
You need to watch it.
No, you
that
don't.
one. That one you
No.
can't. If
need
someone
to
tells
watch
you,
it,
you're not
like-
gonna even believe it. You just need to watch it.
It was such a. To be fair, it was a violation that led to another violation. But it is.
Yeah.
It's just wow.
Yeah, that was a great.
I'd say
piece
watch
of
it.
TV.
I'd say watch it.
That was a great piece of TV. I can't lie.
I think one of my favorite series has been what's it called? Money Heist and what's the other one? Umbrella Academy. But a lot of people would say that they don't really like that one.
As your series for
No,
the
no,
decade.
decade. I'm basically listening series so I
Just
can
like
see
throwing them out.
which one is actually my top one.
Gotcha. Because for the decade, I wouldn't put that. Yeah.
Nah, them man are not up there. Money Heist was a good one though, but it's not decade.
I still haven't finished. So,
Money Heist, I wouldn't.
What
Yeah, I
about
wouldn't
three?
put that in the decade.
What about Narcos? The first series of a Narcos.
Ooh, but Narcos, I would say it was short though. It was what, 3 seasons?
The thing is, what the funny thing about Narcos is that I feel like they didn't pattern it properly because
Really?
yeah, the reason why
Burns,
I'll tell
you know the
this.
drug game like that, yeah. I said they didn't buy it.
You know, so silly. No, so I'm watching series one,
Burns
yeah,
Escobar.
and I mean it's not a spoiler alert because you can check your history books, but Pablo Escobar dies, and
Wait, in the end of season
yeah,
1?
of course, end of season 1, yeah,
Wait, so what happened for the other 2 seasons?
exactly. That's what.
Oh.
Well, no, but check history. He's not alive. But what I want to say now is that I think the reason why they flopped it is because initially watching Narcos, you're thinking is about Pablo Escobar. So when they start doing this Mexico edition, you're thinking, huh? Because the story was too much focused on Escobar's jammy activities. So when you're now seeing, we moved to Mexico, it's a bit like, nah, I want to see Pablo. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like it ended at Pablo. I understand that, but it's like, I felt like they should have stretched it a bit longer. Do you know what I mean?
I hear that.
And the funny thing is, you do see Pablo later on in the because the Mexico editions, like when they've gone back in time again. So Pablo does appear here and there,
Right.
but it's still a bit like doesn't really bang if he's not there. That played was good.
I'm trying to think. Ooh, Snowfall.
I haven't watched Snowfall still.
What about Power?
I need to catch it. I need to catch up.
I feel like Power is not going to be a decade. Powers is no.
You know what? Wait, did you guys watch it like while it was running in real time?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I would have said, because I ended up watching it like last year, but like in like 2 weeks.
it ain't gonna
Wow,
bang.
okay.
Everything. And I was like, I can see why everyone's like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. But like as an actual like full series,
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, it's just like
Because
it's
me and my
alright.
cousins literally,
Right.
when it comes out, we'll literally have a discussion about all my days. In fact, me and my cousins wait for each other to watch it before we comment. Because,
Right.
do you know what I mean?
right.
Yeah.
The cliffhangers are mad.
Yeah, they are. They are.
But I
Yeah.
think it's like a formula they put together for power.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like it's the best. Or I feel like I've seen that.
It's almost like, you know, like a soap,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
EastEnders or
yeah,
like
yeah,
Corrie.
yeah.
What
or
do you man
something.
still
It's
watch
like,
EastEnders, by the way?
Nope.
I've never seen one episode in my life.
So, really?
Not even one, fam.
Mad.
The last one I watched was when Bradley died.
Who the hell is
Wow,
Bradley?
that was
Who's
even.
Bradley?
I thought you were about to say Lucy.
Who's Bradley, fam?
Yeah, dude, this is
Like, I like.
it's actually it's too late for you to even figure out who
You would understand it.
because
What's that?
I
25
think if
you
years.
did- yeah.
Nah, I can't
That was
do
peak. That was peak of EastEnders, though.
you no,
No. That was like the good times of EastEnders. See when Max
Because I feel
had the affair or something.
yeah, no, with Max and stuff, like that was peak, but still, like things happened after that were just as crazy. I think things happened with like the Masouds.
Oh, yeah,
and,
man, we're just.
The who?
Man said the Masouds. It's the Masouds.
No, the Masouds are like, sorry, Masouds, my
Masouds.
bad. Like, get out. When they were like, there was a bit where Zainab was like being drugged by one of her doctor friend, but the doctor ended up like being her like husband or it was
crazy. I
weird.
can't believe
And then like
Yeah, it was
Lucy, who killed Lucy, and then you find out that it's Bobby, her brother. So like things happened, but then yeah, since then, I think Lucy for me was when it just I wasn't interested.
Remember when they tried
Got
to
a bit
do that
dead.
spin-off version on BBC Three? E20.
It banged
Nah,
though.
it banged, it
E20,
banged,
yeah,
it banged.
it was mad.
Wait, there was a
I think-
spin-off
you know what it
version
was?
of a show that runs.
It was like
forever.
It was for like the young. It was for the kids.
It was for the youngers,
for
and,
the
and
kids.
that's why I liked it. That's why I liked
No,
it.
but I
Oh,
feel
so
like
I
the
thought that's
youngers.
what.
they stretched it though.
I
It was
thought
a
that's
bit
what
had
Hollyoaks
Mercy.
was for.
Mercy. Oh my days, Mercy.
yeah.
What the hell is Mercy?
Oh my day. What?
Yeah, is that a black? I feel like she was Ghanaian.
Nah, she's definitely Nigerian.
Ghanaian.
No, she was definitely Nigerian.
Wait.
Oh, let's not do this. Man.
She looks Nigerian.
You right. No,
she's
you right.
definitely
Yeah,
Nigerian.
she was Nigerian. That's true. What are you gonna say, Jude? I think you were saying something before about Hollywood.
No, I was saying, yeah. What about Hollyoaks? Like, I thought that was
Nah,
meant to
never
be
watched
the
that.
young version of EastEnders.
I'm not.
I used to
gonna
watch
lie,
that
I
Where
religiously.
was that based?
Yeah.
Was that based in the UK?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely like
Definitely not London,
Borough
like Manchester or
Midlands.
something.
L
Midland somewhere.
No. It's L Street, just round the corner, fam.
Is that a real
Wait,
street?
Home Street.
Elm
Street.
No, you know. No, fam. L Street Studios, literally around here. It's basically meant to be outside London.
Oh, yeah. But
yeah.
it was supposed to be like somewhere Midlands, Yorkshire
Scunthorpe.
based because those
Was it?
accents were definitely.
Oh, I
not-
never knew. I never. Yeah, you man knew.
They
more
were
than I
they
did.
were
I
not
can't
southern accents at all.
Yeah, it was all over the place. If that's the case, bro, I never really thought about the accents. Now I think about it, it's horrible.
Okay, guys. Back to the question.
But yeah, series,
What is
series
your
of the decade,
top series of the decade?
Heroes. I'm still putting Heroes in there.
Oh, sorry, I
I've never
shouted.
watched
My
Heroes.
bad. I
Bro.
rewatched season 1.
I started
No,
rewatching
but
it again.
I
and it
can't
still
say
hits.
I can't say the decade because after season 1, it just plummeted and plummeted
Nah,
with
I didn't
each
mind
new
it.
season.
Actually, it got more interesting. They definitely like pushed it as far as they could.
I think it's sad because knowing where they could have probably gone and like because
True,
they had the
true.
writer's strike which affected season 2 which then affected the other the
Writer's
future
strike?
ones, but yeah, like America,
There was a
I
lot
don't know
going
what
on.
happened, like yeah, so like a lot of shows either got cut or they paused for a while
Yeah.
and Heroes was affected, but you know Heroes was like that season 1 was so strong.
Season 1 was hard, I can't lie. Yeah. Top tier. But
It was amazing.
that's the thing. For a decade, yeah, if you think about it, there's been so many shows that it's
Black
like
Mirror can be up there. Black Mirror can be up
Oh
there.
no, Black Mirror, of course. Black Mirror,
What?
of course.
you see
Black
the thing
Mirror
is,
has
yeah,
to be up there,
personally, I wouldn't put Black Mirror up there just because there's
Huh?
no continuation. No, well, hear me out.
No.
There's
Black Mirror is
continuation.
legendary.
So there's no continuation in the story in terms of, it's like episodical. So it's like, oh, this episode is his whole story. This episode is his whole story. There's
But that's what made it so good,
themes
though.
and little hints, but
Yeah. Yeah, and as a series, there was like a general theme, wasn't
It's
there?
definitely a general theme.
Yeah, but I still wouldn't. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't put it on there. I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Black
I
Mirror
just
was
I'd have to say
lit.
Black
personally,
Mirror
I
for
would.
sure.
I wouldn't put it on there. No,
The reason why I recommend it as well is because you can start at any episode.
That's why I wouldn't
Yeah.
consider
Any
it
episode.
like part of it, because that's not fair.
No, but
that's not
that's
fair.
what makes it so good. No, think about how hard it is to write a storyline for every single episode.
And think about
That
how
much
hard it
deep-
is to maintain a storyline for 10 years.
Be up there for me.
No, I have to say
Top
Black
5.
Mirror,
Top
'cause
5.
That was
Top 5, you know.
that got us all talking and thinking about stuff as well. Like we've all been in rooms where we're like, oh, have you seen that Black Mirror episode? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that was crazy.
Yeah. What about you?
Fair enough.
I
It's good,
wouldn't say of the
but
decade.
I wouldn't put it.
I wouldn't say of the decade.
See,
Oh,
that's the
you
thing.
was
It's so
funny,
weird
though.
because of like Netflix now, the way we consume and see shows is completely different from like 5-10 years ago.
yeah.
Like you think about TV shows and how we used to watch it, and now like fam, it's completely different. So like I bet you there's so many great shows that we've even forgotten.
No, it's true.
100%. I'm even googling now trying to find
Stranger
the shows that
Things.
No, thank you.
of the
Top Boy.
decade.
Yeah.
I feel like it's still too early to say. No.
Desperate Housewives. Put that in there for me. I'm so sorry. Yeah, put Desperate Housewives in there for me. I would like that in
I
there.
haven't
please,
watched
thank
it,
you.
but I'd probably agree with you. But I just haven't
What
watched
about Luke? What about Lupin?
Michael, you need to
Lupin.
it. For the decade.
No. I'm playing.
Let's see how many
I'm not
class.
gonna lie. I recently finished. I finished. I finished. Dude, I finished the episode 5 the other day, and I'm not gonna lie. I was just there like, so this is what everybody was.
No, but it's
screaming
lit
about.
though, man. Come on. It's entertaining.
It's good,
This is
but
what
it's-
everyone was
it's-
jubilated. It's good, but like
He's a petty
this is
thief.
why
He's
we're
not
all.
a mastermind.
That's it. I'm changing my cap. I'm wearing a yellow jacket.
No, I can't lie
With
though.
a fake
some of the-
mustache.
some of the
It's like
No, some of the disguises I was like, big man, we can definitely see you. You know when like
Beanie. A beanie. No, the police weren't trying hard.
you know
enough.
like when
They
in
really
you
were
when my
trying
man
to
just
do
wears the hat and thinks he's invisible.
Especially with black people. What's the percentage of black people in France as well?
there's a lot of black people in France, but still,
No, but
there's no way.
true.
He is like
he's too.
his figure is so big.
Yeah.
I'm saying, you can
It's
see
just
from a
certain
mile
things.
away.
They're like. It's just
I will
very-
step on a beanie with some
very-
glasses and get away with it.
Ooh, you
way.
can't see me. It's like we can.
He said, ooh. I did like the cliffhanger though at the end.
Yeah,
but I
cliffhanger
just
was
like,
sick.
That was
yeah.
a good one.
I was like,
I
so
love the
this is
fact
why.
that yeah.
I was expecting like some Sherlock level, like power of deduction kind of thing. I'll probably say Sherlock.
Sherlock. What the?
I don't know about Sherlock and for like the decade, but like I was expecting that level of you can see this like
Yeah.
connecting of the dots and all this stuff, and it was nice.
It-
It was nice.
Man said it was cute. That was cute.
The pun.
Hopefully the second season is like is what's the word? Wait, can we put in some cartoons as well and them things there? Because if that's the case, I've got
Yeah,
bare
okay, let's
for the decade.
okay.
Boondocks.
Let's do a joint. Let's do a
Boondocks.
joint top
Boondocks
is good.
top 5. We
Boondocks
can do a
is
top
really good.
5. Let's do a joint
Right,
top
say
5.
less. If it's
Let's
top
start
5,
number
we definitely
5.
have to have Avatar.
What's your-
Avatar has to be in there.
I've not watched Avatar personally, so
That's so
Oh,
funny.
then how can we do this? This is gonna be a mess, then, isn't it?
That's so funny. Said Avatar, you know. I can't like Avatar banged. But
What, did you guys remember the Get Down?
Go on,
that's
but
not top 10.
What's the but, Michael? Nah, yeah. Oh,
Wait, is that the
got
one with
cancelled
Jaden
so
Smith?
bad.
Yeah, Jaden Smith, yeah.
That actually hurt me. I can't lie.
it got
That was
cancelled,
really
so
interesting,
don't
I
know
love
if it
that.
Can be top 10.
Yeah, it can't be.
Wait, sorry, this is a Luke Cage, yeah. Do you not rate it? I rate it. A lot of men don't rate it. Why do people rate Luke Cage? Wait. Let's talk about it.
I still need to. I still need to watch it. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't go past the first episode.
No,
I was just like,
you guys
oh,
are bad.
okay.
Luke Cage.
Okay.
Look, I watched the whole thing. I've watched both. I think both seasons. Yeah, both seasons. But It's
All four
too
of them,
corny.
I
like
watched everything.
It's just too yeah. All four of them. The
Why is it
whatever they're
corny?
called. It's too corny. Like it reminds me of CW type like DC movies. You know how like there's like Black Lightning. Yeah, it's corny,
no.
but I can deal with it. Like it's that level. It's kind of like you can tell like this is just like one
Not gonna
casual
lie.
guy who's made like a costume in his garage, but like the story's good, so you can carry on with it. But like the Luke Cage one, it's just like they've got the Marvel budget, but it just wasn't translating. They were trying too hard, like to it just it came off weird. It just didn't feel like genuine. It's just like weird.
Right.
Heard that.
I'd probably put Gossip Girl in there. I'm not gonna lie.
I haven't seen Gossip Girl.
I've never
actually,
watched it,
but
so-
I've seen New Girl. I've seen that. That's good.
I haven't watched it.
Oh my
I
goodness.
feel like what have we watched together? Okay, what have we all watched?
Yeah, what have we watched together? Because yeah,
What have we watched together?
I was gonna say
Chappelle
Insecure
Show.
and then
What
Run
about
Away.
Chappelle Show? Oh, Insecure. That's a good one actually, but not top, not of the decade though. Chappelle Show.
That's my personal one of the decade, but yeah, probably collectively it's a no.
Ooh, Peaky Blinders.
Chappelle Show, was that out in the 2010s?
I can't get, you know,
yeah.
Peaky Blinders. I've watched episode 1 like 3 times.
Wait, no,
I
actually.
can't get past it.
Mad.
Oh, Burns. Come on, man.
Oh, Modern Family. I still haven't finished it though.
It is good actually. I
Wow.
can't lie. Modern Family is good. Now, Modern Family is good. It's just
Okay,
I don't know. I feel
This
like
one has to be there.
it's
The Last Dance.
huh?
No. The Last Dance has to be there.
No, Burns. No,
I
Burns.
wouldn't. I
No, it
wouldn't
doesn't have
cast
to
Was
be
it
that
was
as
it my
like a
Last Dance or
TV
the Last
series.
Dance?
That's no, The Last Dance,
Last
but still
Dance.
like
I'm not
of
putting
the
that in. I'm so
decade.
sorry.
No. And no. Okay, top
Not
10,
putting
top 10,
that
top
in.
10.
I don't know if I.
Alright, this is
Then I
getting
wouldn't
too
put
hard.
it
Let's
in.
make it 1 year because really and truly,
It's- no, for real. This is a strong one. I don't think we're gonna get
we're not
anything
gonna-
on
we're not
there.
gonna do this.
You know,
I
I'm
haven't
realizing
watched
now,
Mad
yeah,
Men,
fam,
but I
there's
feel
so
like
many
Mad Men will
shows
be
that
there.
we need to catch up
Suits.
Yeah, it's actually better. I'm looking
Yeah.
at Netflix now. I'm just like, rah.
Is Mad Men on Netflix?
Mad Men. I don't think it is
Oh,
on
it's not
Netflix.
on
That'd be good actually. I might have to I would have binged that.
It used to be, I think. But yeah, apparently like that's like one of the best as well.
By whose standard?
it's never
Who
watched
said this? Give me your sources.
No, like Google's Mad Men.
Okay. Can we
I
all
don't know why I'm
agree?
saying it like that.
Can we all agree at least that The Simpsons is in there?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. I can. agree.
No.
Michael,
Do you watch The Simpsons
No,
now?
I do. I watched it last week. Literally, I watched it last week.
I actually
I can't lie.
I can't lie. If
So
you
you're
put it on,
telling me
I'll
you were
watch
watching The Simpsons in the 2010s? In the 2010s, guys.
it. Yeah. It used to come on TV.
Channel 4.
How old
Yeah.
was I in
No,
2010?
everyone watched The Simpsons.
16.
Wait,
That's something that
everybody
At
watched The
16.
Simpsons.
No, at 16.
I watch Simpsons now. Like I watch like sometimes I just slap on Disney Plus and I watch it
Really?
whilst I'm working sometimes.
How do you know what, Michael? How do you not watch The Simpsons? You're just a hater at this
No,
point.
no,
Like,
as-
how do you
as
not
in-
watch The Simpsons?
No. I'm not being a hater, but I'm just saying there was a certain time that I just didn't really watch The Simpsons anymore. So like for me, from the noughties of I was watching The Simpsons, but after a certain point, I was just like, oh, there's other stuff.
Okay, it's not
Yeah,
a
I
show
like
that I would. It's not like a series I would just slap on. Like, oh, let's watch Simpsons tonight. It's more something I'd watch in the background.
What's that, ooh, babe?
And that's
You
on
wanna
your
go for a
top
date?
list.
Let's watch Simpsons.
Yeah,
A glass of wine.
Actually, yeah.
Exactly.
I'm gonna
But if
retract.
it was something like the Boondocks, you'll sit or go and watch
Nah,
it.
retract
Burns,
my
you
statement.
can't. No, you can't retract. The Simpsons is up there, fam. Don't do that.
Okay, this is unless this is a recommendation. This probably won't be a top 10 because it's very niche. I'll probably pronounce it right. Is it Caliphate? Has anyone watched it?
I've heard it. Is it one of those American shows?
No,
that's,
G. This is like Swedish kind of series. Yeah.
Look at me. Look at me.
Well, it
making
sounds
this up.
familiar. No.
Basically, is like some girls.
Oh.
Some girls basically like join ISIS essentially. No, it's so sad.
Hey, Burns.
No, bro.
Burns.
I can't like it scarred me though.
Of course it did.
How did it scar you?
Look at the synopsis.
No, bro.
fam.
The last
Man said a girl joins ISIS. That's the intro.
no,
How you not
no,
getting
as
scarred?
in No, but it's like she gets like, you know how they get brainwashed into like doing all this kind. But like I can't lie, the last episode is so disturbing.
What's it called? Let me note that down.
Caliphate.
It's on Netflix.
Caliphate.
What does that word mean?
I don't know.
That's like royalty or king or something, I'm sure.
Yeah. Rule or reign of a caliph or chief Muslim ruler.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, no, it's a very crazy yeah, highlights
Might have
mad.
to put down the list
But
if that's the case.
you guys will definitely like enjoy watching it though. But I think it's just kind of sad. It shows you kind of like what kind of happens sometimes. Again, it is. I have to reinstate that it is obviously a drama, so it's obviously just entertainment purposes, but this stuff is real as well.
Yeah. What about Westworld? Has anyone at least seen Westworld?
I haven't.
Oh my god!
I have so many shows that are just like halfway through watching. I love the score though. That
score
score,
is beautiful.
Dr.
Yeah.
Ford, Chef's
that-
Kiss.
that-
Wow.
Ooh, okay, Atlanta then. Since we're doing something more recent.
No.
But no,
what?
'cause I said Insecure and you said no. So Atlanta,
What?
no.
No, wait, hold on. I thought Burn said, yeah, we're trying to make it more recent. Because if that's the case, then Insecure, fine, I'll take that. Atlanta, fine, I'll take that too.
So wait, how's Black Mirror not up there then?
Wait, huh?
I told you how I
yeah,
feel.
I agree. Black Mirror.
No, Black Mirror has to
hear
be
me
there
out.
then.
Hear me out. Look, I'm not saying Black Mirror is bad. I think Black Mirror is spectacular for what it is. But all I'm saying is that it doesn't continue, like it doesn't have a continuous narrative in terms of like, oh, you don't see this character reappear, blah blah blah. Me personally, I wouldn't put that in there. I'm not saying that it's not great, but I wouldn't put that in there. That's all I'm saying.
But it's a series.
No, it is, but I'm saying I wouldn't personally put in the same category as the rest. Personally, just me. Not saying it's not good.
I disagree, mate. We'll put that in there. Okay, How to Get Away with Murder.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie.
How to Get
How
Away
to
with
Get
Or
Away
did
with
you put it
Murder
there?
and Sky.
Yeah.
Nah,
Bro,
I'm sorry because the way.
Viola Davis has cried too many times for us not to put in that list.
So it's saying because she cried and there was snot in her nose, that's why she put it in the list.
Too much snot.
Too much vodka.
But it was the Bonnie. No, the way she.
I don't finish.
Why was she shaking her so violently?
Oh my god.
No, I'm sorry. I feel like I love Shonda Rhimes as well, but it's like the way they both started. Like for me, Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder, they're close to my heart, but it was the finish for me that. I was
Yeah, but
just
that's
like, I don't know.
that's most shows though. That's unfortunate for most shows. Like, what show ended perfectly?
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad ended perfect. That
Probably
ended.
the only
No,
one.
that ended
Actually-
perfectly. It ended perfectly.
I feel like it
No,
ended.
I have that scene in my
you're
brain.
Right, you're right.
We
you're right,
all remember
you're
that
right,
scene.
You're right.
That for me is definitely top 2 in my opinion. Breaking Bad is up there.
Hey, top 2, but
No,
So what's the other? What's the other one then?
know?
Burns?
I don't know, but Breaking Bad's up there.
Simpsons. Put Simpsons up there for him.
You know what's so funny, yeah? Jude lured me in there to say Simpsons. And now you... Hey.
Just left you on
the
the
game,
baby.
Oh my god.
This guy.
This is a disaster, guys.
You know. Oh, Mr. Robot.
Ooh. Okay. I haven't watched season 2 and 3, but the first season,
Mr. Robot.
spun.
Hard. Mr.
Spun
Robot's
me.
cold.
Was that on?
Even from the story.
Mr. Robot is cold.
Rami was doing his job.
He was
to
on- yeah.
the soundtrack, everything. Wow.
Okay. Well, on that note, guys, please message us your favorite series.
give
of
us
the
your
decade. Yeah,
suggestions.
give us suggestions because clearly we're not having a successful time in getting our top 5.
That was awful.
But we can agree that Breaking Bad is there, top 5.
Yeah, no, Breaking Bad.
We'll be on that
yeah.
one. At
And
least.
Simpsons. And the Simpsons.
Oh, okay, for you, Jude. Yeah, of course, anything for you, Jude. So Simpsons for Jude and Breaking Bad and Black Mirror for me and Mike. So that's our Okay, so that's our 4. But yeah, you lot give us suggestions as well.
Thank you for supporting us by listening. Be sure to share your thoughts with us using the hashtag #RuleOfThirdsPod. Enjoy the rest of the conversation.
Over the weekend, we went to the Kensi Oteng exhibition. How did you lot find that?
Yes, indeed. I feel like did I not do? I was asking you a question when we're there, Burns, but I can't remember the question now. I feel like it was something to do with. Ooh, that's it. Like when we were in the art space, like in the gallery, it was just interesting because sometimes you know how when you're in spaces like that, it's either one of two ways. You're either very fascinated by the technicalities of the painting or
Oh,
the
but
art piece,
the feeling and the technicalities.
or the feeling. Yeah. And I just like
Yeah.
it was just an interesting thing. I didn't get to ask Michael. It was just kind of like, so when you're in spaces like art spaces, like are you more in like enticed by the technicality of the painting, or are you more like carried away by the feeling, or like is there kind of like what kind of balance does there have to be? Because some art installations or pieces aren't technically brilliant, but they give you they make you feel something, and some others are technically brilliant but just like numb. But maybe that's the point. Who knows?
I guess that's literally it in it, because that summer I just literally, I think there was one exhibition I went to that was literally like scribbles. And then I was just like, what the hell was I was still trying to, do the thing of like, oh, walk around and then, observe the art. And I even took pictures. At the time, I think I was just doing it because,
So you
I
were
guess that's
capping.
what people did. No, I didn't post them anywhere though, but I just took them for taking them sake.
You know what's so funny about exhibitions, yeah?
Oh,
Funny
my
thing is though,
goodness.
the exhibition we actually went to was actually like the art was amazing.
No, it was amazing.
But
It was
there's other exhibitions I've gone to sometimes, yeah, and it's like there'll be like a circle on the painting or something, like a red circle, and
Yeah.
people be crying, bro. I was thinking,
Eh?
I'm thinking, yo,
No, I respect that
Niggas be
though.
crying.
Wait, Burns, nah, how you gonna
Huh?
be there laughing when someone's crying at their artwork?
no, I'm not laughing, but it's just more of like,
Having a deep reaction, you're just there
it's
like,
more of like,
okay.
okay. Do you know what I mean? But it's like,
the thing is,
bro, I don't
it
know.
could
bro.
mean anything though. Like imagine,
Pardon?
yeah, maybe it could be that maybe the person that they were with, maybe a husband died and they had a tattoo of a circle on them, for example, and maybe that made them remember
Fair.
So
that kind
funny.
of thing. Well, is that too fake deep?
This
I don't
is
know.
true.
No. But that can be a scenario though.
Yeah. I was going to say maybe they might even know a bit about the artist.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
because I feel like sometimes context is really important for
Context
stuff
is
like
key.
that, because that's how, again, I was looking at seeing scribbles and I was like, I don't understand. But
Yeah.
I actually found out later that they were actually images of stuff in the scribbles.
Oh, right.
I think,
Okay.
I must have walked out or those had to keep. I think I walked away and then I turned around and I was like, oh,
you can actually see
mad,
it.
wasn't even paying attention. So I think sometimes it's that actually taking time to take it in. Sometimes it is the texture of things or the skill level, and other times it is the feeling. Because even with illustration, for example, there are some illustrations that you see that they're just very childlike. For example, it's just I could probably do this. Yeah, no. From my opinion, they seem childlike in the way that they're carried out, but they actually have some kind of meaning, or that's the artist's style. And I think,
What? Wait.
and
Can you be honest though? Some artists are just vibes.
but that's it's tough though, because
Wait, can you be honest?
No, but
It's just vibes.
But it's so mad though, because I think I'm learning more and more every day that is it like a meritocracy? Oh god, meritocracy. When people are like, oh yeah,
Meritocracy.
English you're using,
I'm
Michael.
really trying to use these
who?
big words. It's basically people saying that things should be earned on merit and your skill,
fair.
and I'm learning more and more.
Yeah.
That's actually not the way this world works a lot of the time. People feel like you have to be the best in your skill,
most definitely not.
advanced in this in order to get far. No. And I'm just learning more and more that everyone's finessing life, and I need to learn to do the same. And I do feel like with art, I'm trying to get out of that mindset of, oh, okay, obviously, like some people are vibes, and some
I
people
promise
just
you,
do
some roads
things
vibes.
just because.
Vibes is good sometimes.
But,
Vibes is good
like,
sometimes.
some people, yeah, sometimes you want that, but like some
What is
people,
vibes?
sometimes it may not be
Like legit.
skill wise, it may not be 100%, but you
Sure,
feel
for
something.
fun.
So,
Even fun has meaning, to be fair.
I don't know why this. Yeah, like this reminds me of I think is it Brooklyn Beckham, like Victoria and David Beckham's son. He has like a photography book,
Okay.
and yeah, I think it's all from his iPhones and stuff though. And
Okay.
I looked at some of the reviews, and no disrespect or anything like that, but like the reviews from some people weren't so great and so positive, and they're like, oh, it just seems like he was just taking pictures and decided to put them in a book. But then for him and his family, I'm sure they were like, oh yeah, this is something that, is for fun. Let's just see what happens. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to pursue a career in it. I don't know. But he put it out there. And I think sometimes I'm like, should we not have the opportunity to put it out there? But then again, if you're connected with people that can make opportunities happen, that can make people who are actually putting in more hard work feel a certain type of way. So it gets really iffy.
No, I hear you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just because I'm thinking like when you're like in these kind of spaces, and like how Burns is saying, some people are just for vibes. Like I don't, because like, okay, when I was doing art history, and I know it's the most pretentious thing in the world, but like there is a level of like subconscious at play when you're creating things that you don't realize. Like there's a reason why a lot of people might be drawing childlike, for example, because it could be like the darkest thing in my head could be maybe like, I don't know, trauma or something, right? That could be associated with them drawing childlike because they're trying to capture a particular type of innocence that they might have missed out on, or might have been, or might have felt it was violated. So I know an artist personally who has that relationship with how they draw, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like when you say like vibes, like I'm like, is it that maybe like just like a hobby, or like because art itself is like therapeutic, innit? So like even if it might just be vibes, like for them it might be doing something, because that's the point of art. It's not. I mean, it's not only to be sold. So I guess maybe, it's just something I'm thinking about. Like it's interesting because I definitely hear what you're saying, and when you say even vibes, in my head I'm like, I can already see some some images in my head of what you mean by vibes. But I'm just thinking like, I mean, they could have some kind of personal relationship with it, and
That's true.
again going back to that whole circle thing. Like if someone goes in there and they're crying about a circle, like it could mean the world to them. It's almost like when someone has a spiritual experience at church or at a mosque or wherever, that experience is seen from people who are outside as like, ew, like why are you crying? Like you're a big man, you're a big woman, like, why are you crying? But then for them, it's like something that they can't express because it's like a whole different.
No, it's true.
Like,
It's true. It's true. When you put it like that, it's a good point. Because I know there's certain songs here. When I hear it, I just get emotional. But it's not because it takes you back to a time when God has done something. I'm like, rah. And then I flash back to that moment, and then obviously get emotional. So I do understand what you're saying, to be fair.
That's very true. I was thinking the same thing. Or like when people are like, the pastor will be like, oh yeah, Jesus loves you, and someone will start crying. And I'll just be looking at them like,
It's maybe because they haven't felt loved for a long time.
Exactly.
Sorry, that took a very, very like emotional, like solemn turn.
Yeah, that was very, I was really reflecting. Wow, Jude.
Is there any art that has made you guys feel like that? Or have you like deeply connected with?
Yeah, the art behind on my wall.
Oh, okay, wow.
Great wave of Kanagawa. If I pronounce it right, boy.
Well, you cried to that.
I love no, I haven't cried to it. But I don't know, you're so annoying.
Hey, look, you started this, innit?
You're so annoying. Okay. Alright, basically, I got this poster when I was in uni. Basically, it's been in like pretty much every room I've been in since uni times. So I don't know. I feel like it when I look at it, it reminds you of like the good times of uni, but also like I just love like sometimes like before I go to bed, I'll just say, play some like rain sounds or like waves or waves crashing or whatever, because I find it peaceful. Do you know what I mean? So like when I look at this, the image is actually not that peaceful to be fair, but like water itself is quite peaceful. And what I love about it is like the hidden sort of elements of it. So like in one of the waves is actually Mount Fiji there. I think it's Mount Fiji, yeah. But it's like hidden, basically.
Right.
It just gives me it's very like dramatic and there's so much happening. But yeah. I connect to it, but I haven't got emotional over art though. Actually, no, wait, I tell a lie. I was in Tate Modern, trying to remember the image, but basically it was like a sculpture of like almost like a reflection of like on like slavery and stuff. I think whenever I see like like art that's related to slavery or that does get me emotional because it's kind of like raw. This is basically people's experiences, people's stories, people's journeys. You know what I mean? What about you lot?
I think there is one, but the thing is, it's weird because it's a project that I had to do for my masters, and the project was like surrounding like just Ghanaian the Ghanaian diaspora, but mostly based on people who have migrated like first generation, and I had to kind of like photograph a lot of like family and stuff, and it ended up becoming like a proper project. Like, and then I ended up using that for my final major project. But like anytime I look back at it, it just makes me feel like proper like emotional because it's like I just remember like when I was taking the pictures, it was like such a how do you say it? It's almost like memorializing people, and there's something so beautiful about like just knowing that this is gonna last forever, and also something so weirdly sad about the thought that this person is going to go at some point. And it's just like a weird like thing because the whole project was called Ghana Must Stay, and this like because obviously there's the whole play on Ghana Must Go, Ghana Must Go, but it's this idea of like keeping or like kind of like keeping that culture going in the mix in the midst of like a bigger culture. And it's just that project for me just made me feel very it wasn't like I was crying, but it just made me feel like sometimes when you're just there and you recognize your mortality, you're like raw, like I'm really just like a man, like I'm just a man. You because sometimes when you're feeling yourself, you're just like raw, I'm on fire, give me anything type like P Diddy vibes, and you feel like you're on top of the world, but sometimes you just like need to remind yourself that you're just a human being, and it's okay to not be like perfect. Because when I was shooting, like I just remember like even little specks on like on the film, like the dirt on the film, the mirror, and my chill was like, oh, you don't want to take them off, and I was like, there are a few that I'm gonna leave on purpose just because I don't want it to be too clean. I don't want it to be too perfect. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like those little things just kind of remind you that at the end of the day you're still just another person on this.
I think those are the best ones. You know what I love seeing. I think I mentioned before in the pod, but like, there's a lot of these like pages on Instagram where it's like archives from like Brixton somewhere. Of course, it was quite a large sort of Caribbean sort of population in those areas, but like even when you see like old pictures like Notting Hill Carnival and stuff, and let's see what people are wearing, like I was saying, you've immortalized basically their youth and like that how they felt in that moment. Do you know what I mean? I feel like, fam, there's so much power in this like capturing stuff, like it's crazy. Like sometimes I look back at like my primary school photos and I was like, wow. Year 6, I remember I went to the year 6 disco. I got myself a hot dog for like £1 and I was dancing to Soldier Boy. Like those elements.
The life.
Do you know what I mean? Like, fam. But like those pictures remind me of that. Do you know what I mean? And that's like a lot of art, a lot of pictures that they remind you of a moment, they remind you of a feeling, like you were saying. And it's not necessarily about the details behind the art and the photo, but it's what do I feel from that?
Yeah, you're right. What about you, Michael? You asked.
Yeah, so I was literally like going through Twitter to find where I shared the work. And I found it. And it was actually when I went to the Museum of Contemporary Art in Australia. It was like,
You went to Australia?
yeah, it was for work.
Yeah, when were you in Australia?
Wait, you've been to Australia?
Wow.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah, mad times.
Wait, okay. Sorry, this is a really sad note. Like, how is that the animals and insects there?
No, surprisingly, yeah, I didn't see anything. Like even
No
in the
spider,
hotel,
nothing.
Yeah, you
no,
were
no, no.
definitely-
Even in the
you were
hotel room,
definitely in
I
the
had to.
city
I
then.
checked everything. I checked under my bed, in my bed, in the drain, in my shoes
I
before I
heard,
left.
spiders
every day.
come out them toilets, boy.
Oh no, I left the toilet seat
You can
closed.
talk as well, I heard.
So there's no way. No
Wait.
way.
Hey.
But yeah, luckily I didn't see anything, even though they were like, oh yeah, the spiders are like, you know, the mad spiders that you see.
Big
Like,
ones.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
those are like our house spiders. I said, God forbid. No. But yeah, no, luckily didn't see any of that. But yeah, like when I did go, I checked out the museum and there was this wall. It's called United by Tom Nicholson. And basically there's this one long wall, and it in chronological order it kind of goes through the creation of like national borders around the world. So
Oh wow.
obviously if you're thinking borders, me being Nigerian, African, like I started thinking of course colonialization and then like bordering a lot of African countries and stuff. So I immediately went to like the 1960s, because that's when a lot of us kind of got our independence and stuff. So I went there and immediately you see the lists of a lot of like African countries and seeing it all on that wall. So I started from like the beginning and made my way like down after. But I was like, it was done like literally, it was handwritten. It was also neat, like in pencil. So he wrote it out, like the country, the year, and I think like who the countries that kind of allowed for the independence, I think, to happen. And yeah, like I was just like, wow, all of this is history on a wall, and it's written so beautifully. But the reality is that it's mad like messy at the same time. And I think I was there for like a good half an hour, just like going through everything. I even like got my phone out and started like Googling stuff just to like check certain things. And it really just got me like reflecting on, yeah, just the history of countries and how history can be presented. And it's so mad because literally it is just written lines on a wall that he just takes from country to country to be exhibited and stuff. But yeah, that really got me, really reflect, like similar to you guys, like it was art that connected with me, like connected me like on, you know, my identity, background and that kind of thing. So yeah. What would you say are the things that contributed or contribute to an artist like connecting with people, whether it be a musical artist or photography, visual artist, or a filmmaker, director, writer? Like, what are the things that you guys think allow us to like really resonate with the work of these people?
That's a really good
Are we
question.
including designers in this list, by the way?
Everyone,
Everything. All creators.
everything, all of them.
Yeah.
Definitely background as well, like their cultural background. So for me, like when I hear a Getz or a Kano, for me, instant connection because they're from East.
Right.
You know what I mean? So for me, I'm like instantly like, yeah, those are my guys. Do you know what I mean? But someone like, there's another artist, Jules. I like Jules's music because it reminds me of like Saturday mornings when my mum and dad basically told me to go and do some cleaning. And you know, they used to play some music back in the day and stuff, but like they'll play out some Ghanaian high life or something. And then Jules has elements of that in his music a lot. So that's why I really connect to his kind of vibe. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I think upbringing is definitely one of the key ones that I connect to a lot of artists with. Yeah.
I think probably like honesty, but again, that's not everybody's cup of tea. I think sometimes when like, even if it's acting, even when it's acting, but like just being honest in the approach of it, and like you know the like if I think about the greatest actors, like it's always the way they express their emotions and how raw it is. They don't make it pretty. They don't like even like how we're speaking about Viola Davis earlier. Like when she's crying, this is like a woman who's crying. This is not just oh let me cry some pretty 2 drops out of my eye and then that's it. No, this is snot in
that's
the
real.
When she's crying, yeah, she's crying. Where?
Giving you a show.
like fam, she'll cry and make you feel
Said,
like
you will
okay, you
believe
did
these
something
tears.
wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I think there's that honesty, like in the music as well. It's like even like I know we joke about this Kendrick Lamar song "You" when he's like but like, bro, when you listen to that song,
in
yeah,
the group chat, that was so funny. Okay, loving you is complicated.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. But when you
Love you is
what he's
complicated.
actually saying, the
Love you is complicated.
pain attached to it, yeah, it's just kind of like, yeah, you can tell like this person is really like pouring their heart out on the tune.
He like I genuinely feel like Kendrick's spitting from his brain. Like he's not like this stuff is coming from like his inner spirit. It's not.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because why are you saying stuff like that?
Yeah,
like,
like,
why
I think
are you
honesty
screaming
is
on the
different.
track?
Yeah. Why are you shouting on the track? It's true.
Sometimes we want to scream. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah.
So the next time that you guys are going through something, just go.
Oh my! Nah, you're like a madman. Well, have you not ever shouted like randomly?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I mean, when
yeah,
I say shout,
definitely.
yeah, I don't mean like a meaty, like you keep it in like
Like
full blast,
yeah. Yep.
actual scream.
I haven't reached that yet. Yeah.
I did that once on the park. It was the funniest thing ever.
Wait, in the park.
Yeah, so because obviously because I live
must
like,
have looked
in,
mad.
like in the sticks.
No one was
'cause
there,
I
were
live in the
they?
sticks, yeah.
Because of where he
well,
lives.
That's
Yep,
what I
yep.
thought. No,
I
that's
said,
what I thought. But I screamed, yeah. I screamed, and then I turned around and I saw a lady walking her dog. And
Hey, I know
was in
she
the
must have
field,
been
yeah.
shook.
Bruv, because I was in the field, there was nowhere to go. So it's like I couldn't walk away.
That's
I was
so
literally right there,
funny.
like I just picked up my phone because I'm like, I don't know what else to do.
That's my fun. I don't know why. Yeah, I must imagine a scene of like you screaming at all these birds just flock away. You're just gonna see
Like some kind of Gotham villain. Imagine.
Oh my god! What? When the bats just popping out, like it just.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
Oh my
honesty.
gosh.
I think honesty is
Yeah.
key.
I agree.
The only thing I guess to add was probably like I love seeing people that are like really committed to the craft, but then sometimes that may not necessarily translate as like the masses may not see this person as quote unquote the best, but like I think people who will appreciate that person solely for the craft, that there are definitely people that gather for that. Because if you think of like when people talk about legends, for example, in the game, and stuff, especially when it comes to music, they're like, oh yeah, there's these people, but not a lot of people may know who they are or may respect their like catalog and stuff like that. But when it comes to the craft, they're really about it. Probably for like people who are doing a similar kind of thing. So like when people quote like Brandy as being like the music Bible because of her commitment to the craft, or even like the Clark sisters, or a lot of gospel artists when it comes to singers, because they know like these people really care about what it is that they are doing.
Man, Kirk
I think
Franklin.
I think that for me is like a thing, because if or just people like really inhabiting like their lanes, like Tyler the Creator, was I scared of him back in the day? Oh yes.
Oh, most definitely.
Goblin stuff, I especially during my Illuminati days when I was really questioning
my
everything.
God.
Oh yeah, this man is.
Did we speak about that?
I think we did. Yeah,
We spoke about his
a little
Illuminati
bit, but I
days.
remember just being scared.
I
And
was so scared. I thought
saw him
all them
licking
man
a
was it-
cockroach. I said, God forbid. Upside down cross. Said, God forbid again. But now, you know, I saw Igor, and I was like, I enjoyed this. He did the Coca-Cola ad. I really enjoyed that. He's got a really good The Grinch EP. Amazing. It's like that's
That was hard.
just The pairing of that was just genius. Big bag, banger. Like, it just makes sense. And I think seeing people like that, or like, it's more for musical artists for me. So like your Solanges or like your Kilo Kishes, or just people inhabiting their lane and doing their thing, as alternative as or weird as it can be sometimes. I just really enjoy.
I think artist I really connect to is Santi.
I don't.
He had a new-
Wait, you connect to Santi?
Yeah, I do.
Wait, Santi Gold or Santi? Santi.
No, Santi is it.
Cruel Santino.
Really?
I need...
Wait, the man say Santi Gold.
Yeah, Santi Gold's like another
Santi
artist.
Gold.
I don't know who that is.
Why were you questioning that, Jude?
Because the thing is, I was about to ask a question here.
No, I know. I know why you do question it though, because there is elements of Santi that is therefore not Burns.
No, it's not even. No. It's not even that. It's not even that yet. But I was gonna ask because you know how Michael was saying about Tyler the Creator, and how in the beginning a lot of people were very like apprehensive to kind of take him in because he was a bit. He was unrefined.
Yeah.
Like
that's a good way.
There is a lot of like crossover with like even Santi. Like I feel like Santi is very unrefined right now because he's right in the
unrefined.
beginning. So when you of all people are saying that you relate to Santi, I'm like, I need to understand.
You know what?
I might be wrong.
There's elements of me that I don't really show often, but
Pentecostal playboy.
I can say
I don't know my life.
It's like a got a double laugh. No, but like I think for me it's just his use of like just African references, and I always clock them if that makes sense. In the sense of like,
Fair enough.
Like he does a lot
Like
of
juju
things.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, and like a lot of people will see it and be like Illuminati, witchcraft. I'm not gonna listen to that. But I feel like he really just someone like same like as Kid or Kuds, for example. Them lot of similar kind of I'll say a similar vein, do you know what I mean? But I feel like it's a weird, it's like the African kids that also had like a sort of what's the word? Because of that globalization, they've also had like a sort of like a Western sort of like influence as well. So it's almost seeing like that collaboration, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I feel like because we are...
that makes sense.
Yeah, because we are like African, obviously heritage, of course, like that. And now obviously growing up as a British or Ghanaian British individual, is that I can see how I fit into that, if that makes sense.
Okay. No, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that, if you didn't explain that, I would be so like...
No, Santi is very...
But it makes sense.
Santi's. But I like songs like Rapid Fire, for example.
It is a good song. Rapid Fire is a really good song.
That song makes me go high. Like if I listen to that in like if he performed that live, I would be in the mosh pit. I promise you.
I don't know how you're gonna mosh to that. I don't even know how. I don't.
No.
That's what I was thinking. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, what?
That's a very slow mosh from. I was like,
no, think about it. Have you seen the music video?
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. I can't remember.
Okay, so you see in the music video when once the beat drops,
with
and then they start even the album covers him like dancing like a madman.
Yeah.
Like that's when you would mosh basically.
I think it's funny because in my head I feel like it's just very chilled.
What?
It is
Rapid
very
Fire?
chill.
No, the like
It's definitely It's not rapid.
Yes.
Rapid Fire.
Like I'll be pretending that I'm doing
At this
slow
point,
mo as I'm
I
moshing,
can tell.
like.
Burns just wants to go in a mosh pit because for you to be moshing to Rapid Fire is wild.
I can't lie.
Just get me out of here, okay?
No, the BTS that we don't see.
I can't play it, can I? No, I can't lie. You lot, I don't think you understand. I love music. I feel it spiritually, so Like if a song has like
Highly spiritual.
a jump, like, and the thing is, obviously, rapid fire is. Wait, 1 second. Let me listen to it quickly. 1 second.
Yeah, because there is no way you're moshing to that.
And it
No, hear me out. You're gonna
energizes
mosh for 5
yourself
seconds
in
and it'll be awkward and you stop. Because there's no way. There's no way you can
No, I
mosh
can't,
for
like,
like
it
a minute after that.
Oh,
It'll just be awkward. Because the thing is, yeah, everybody's gonna be like, okay, now after that, and it's like, oh, and everyone comes down.
Yeah.
It's like, okay,
know what?
who are you again? Like,
Maybe his pictures have gassed me because I don't know if you man have seen it, but there's a picture of like Santi is like black and white, and it's like bare man. I think you see, but that
Right,
for
okay.
me looks like the mosh pit scene of that song.
Right.
Well, you man are not on mosh pits. You man are not on mosh pits.
Not gonna lie, I got scared.
Or mosh pits.
I was like, I just don't want to. It's just obviously you have to create space. So I remember being at
I love a
Where
mosh
was
pit. I love a mosh pit.
was it
All my
it
days.
was no Love Box. I remember everyone was making space, and I said, "Blood of Jesus," because I'm thinking if I fall, I don't want to get stomped on because I'm not in the mood.
No,
Not
kinda,
in the
if you
mood.
got nice crepes here, don't jump in.
Oh,
Your
no,
crepes
I
are
definitely
way
wasn't
first of all,
nice
if you're going
crepes, so
festival, you don't want to
that's a
be
myth.
you don't want to be wearing nice crepes when you're going to a thing with a mosh pit. Anything.
Oh, bro, you'd be surprised.
anything
Man,
with-
them are
for
wearing
like-
J's. To mosh pit.
Fools,
Yeah, that's stupid. That's
foolish.
that is very very stupid.
But the last event I went to was Kano, in the drum sheds, in North London. I went to a mosh pit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Class of Danger came on.
That's a song you can mosh to. That is a song you
Yeah.
can mosh to. You can't tell me that and Rapid Fire are in the same playlist.
Nah, it's
That
not
makes no
the same.
sense.
It's not the same vim, but you can definitely mosh pit to Rapid Fire, I think.
No, but the thing is, moshing songs here. Like for example,
Successful black men.
in Paris,
Oof, Jesus.
you see the level
Dun, dun,
of
dun,
energy
dun,
that comes
dun,
in.
dun.
That's me.
That's
the BPM.
Fam, I've punched a few people's mouths.
Wait, so
to
what?
that song.
Are you man judging the
That's
mosh
a
pit on the
mosh pit
BPM?
song. Yeah, it is on the BPM and the energy of the song. Obviously, you can't
Rapid
just be, you can't play
Fire
jazz
is
at
energy.
200 BPM.
For me, it's
No, it's
vibes. It's
not.
like I can see.
vibes, defo vibes.
I can be.
Okay,
I feel like
so once he drops-
I'll be driving in the countryside, and that's the song that I can play.
Oh, you're capping. You're
Like
capping.
Rapid Fire.
Wait,
Look,
Rapid Fire
Rapid
in the
Fire has the
countryside.
same BP.
Yeah.
Rapid Fire and Essence.
impossible.
Rapid Fire and Essence are the same. Are like basically the same vein.
Not impossible.
You can't play. You don't need
no,
no
no.
other
He
body.
said Essence.
But-
Watch it to
Wait,
Essence.
Essence.
Get out.
That's it. That's it. Even you know about it. What? Hey, you lot are
You
bugging.
can't mosh. You
Oh,
can't
dude,
mosh
don't kill me,
it
please.
to
Don't
Essence.
kill me, please.
So if
It's
you
not
can't
the
do
same.
that, you
It's
can't
not
do
the
Rapid
same.
Fire.
The
Fam, they're basically the
Thames.
same. Fam, they're basically the same BPM.
That's so funny.
I need to double check, but I'm pretty sure they're close because there's no
Nah,
way.
You
Rapid
lot
Fire-
watch the Rapid Fire video when you're done, yeah, and you'll see what I mean.
No, but the video is a contradiction. Like I feel like it's a beautiful contradiction because it's like it makes you feel something that the song might not like. The reason why the video, like me in my head anyway, I love the video so much that when I'm listening to the song, sometimes I want to watch the video. You know,
Yeah, I
it's
prefer
a
watching
different
the
feeling
video
when you
version.
just listen to the song on its own. Yeah, it's like because the way it's like structured and Mandem are just jumping around, throwing dreadlocks up and down. You know, it's a different feeling. I'm just saying. Oh, you know what? Yeah.
I was gonna ask you guys. I know we've been talking about like why we connect with artists. I feel like a lot of us have kind of said artists that are kind of close in like demographic or like ethnicity to ourselves. Is there anyone from like a completely different walk of life that you're like, I can't relate to you on certain levels, but like your work, I'm still like, wow. I can't think of like musical artists, but I can think of like, for example, like filmmakers like Christopher Nolan. Two completely different walks of life, but like me and him, but like I love him for the way that he can, his commitment to an idea. So probably more of like
Even if it doesn't make
Inception,
sense.
Interstellar, and recently Tenet, like the way
Yeah.
he will like do what he can in order to bring an idea alive. Well, bring an idea to life, build a world around that idea, and do what he can in order to make it work. I love that commitment because even with Tenet, I know a lot of people were not fans, but I personally loved the film, and I think I loved it so much just because of the idea behind like the plot. Because for you to come up with the whole idea of like time inversion, and he said he was like writing it for like 7 years, I was like, okay, that's crazy. Like I don't know how you're.
Oh, so he wrote and directed it. Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think he writes all of them. Stuff and directs them as well, so that was really interesting. So that's one person. Other people, weirdly enough, Victoria Beckham. It's so weird because I don't listen to her
you might have to
music
break
like
that down. I can't lie.
Yeah, break that down, mate.
Say that again.
Break that
Break
down.
down the Victoria Beckham.
Yeah, but like if I say Victoria Beckham, more like the transition between like from like being a Spice Girl to her being like a fashion person, fashion designer, not fashion person, because there was like one Skype documentary that she had. This is like my foundation year, like so back in like 2014, and it basically kind of went through her journey to becoming, to her starting her brand and stuff, and obviously like people labeled her in a certain way. I think she might have even tried to like go for the whole image of being like this posh person and that playing up to that bit, but then when it actually came to her making the choice to be like, no, I actually want to be a fashion designer, I remember like at the time like people were taking the piss like, this person wants to be a fashion designer, please, it's not like your bag, like leave it alone. And people in the industry definitely took the piss, and then when she actually went to release her first collection, like they were actually really surprised by like the quality of the garments or like the fact that she was involved in the process. So I think I just like the fact that she almost did her own thing and allowed people to like catch up later, and commit to that and stuff. So that's why I'm just like, yeah, that's someone that I'm just like, okay, yeah, fine, like pretty admirable, and I just love seeing her do her thing. Do I look at the clothes too tough? Not really, but it's just more like the journey and stuff.
The person, yeah.
Like anything.
Well, my one is music.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, this is gonna be so weird. Magic FM, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, yeah, but the artists and the songs they play on that Magic FM,
It's quality stuff.
it is quality. And you know what's so weird about it is that I just know it was way before I was born. Well, not way, but it was probably released in the year that I was born or the year before. Do you know what I mean? Like, but I don't know why I connect to it so much. I don't know why I connect to it so much. I don't know, but I just Magic FM, like the people they play, like I can't even give the artist names, but obviously, famous people that would probably play on Magic FM would be people like, I mean, Boyz II Men, obviously I relate to them there.
Yeah.
But like
I was gonna say Phil
Toto,
Collins because that's the only person that comes to mind who did like
Phil
all the Tarzan
Collins,
stuff.
Toto, even Boyzone, bro. Take that.
Yeah, and I'll take that phenomenal.
Oh
stuff.
my days. Why? I don't know that song, Rule the World. I don't know why that song slaps for me so much.
Just everything.
I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing.
No, that's Coldplay, I swear.
Huh?
Is that Take?
Wait, that take that.
That's not Take That. That's Coldplay.
That's
I am
difficult.
so finished. First has done
I'll
it again.
I'm keeping this one.
I'm finished.
Gotcha.
Hey, I'm tired, bro.
But Coldplay
it's
though,
late.
Coldplay, like Fix You, inject that into my veins.
Oh yeah, that
The tears stream.
Coldplay.
Wait, what song
actually
did
has
they take that
many
make?
bangers.
They made Rule the World.
No, but they didn't make Rule the Worlds. Can't sing
did.
Rule the Worlds.
Yeah, it's the Hey You and Me, we can. Is it Ride on a Star? If you stay with me, girl, we can ride the. I'm just gonna send you the link because I'm not singing on this pod.
As in, what? Wait.
Go on, Michael. Show us your
No, thank
vocals.
you. I can't embarrass myself, please.
Yeah, why not take a precaution?
Maybe Jude can sing it, to you because he's the actual artist. In this
I don't
grade.
know the song. I don't
Is
even
it-
know. I don't
Oh.
think I've listened to a Take That song. I don't think I've listened to a Take That song.
I'm sure you have.
We can rule the.
Probably heard it.
world.
Yes.
Oh, I'm listening to that song.
Oh, I
today.
definitely heard that song.
Where there's
That
like the
song?
stars
Banger.
or something along
Yeah,
tonight.
coming
Yeah,
up
okay.
tonight. Oh,
Wait,
the right melody.
am I bugging? I used to rule.
Yeah, that's Coldplay.
Wait, so that
Dun,
they use the
dun,
same.
that's,
The
isn't that
same.
Vida
that's
La
Coldplay.
Vida?
Yeah, but they use the same line.
Yeah, they do.
Oh my gosh, just
When
looked.
I rule the world.
That's why I sang that
That
song.
song's hard. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that song is beautiful. That song's actually a top 10.
Yeah.
That song is like, yeah.
That song's a top 10.
To be fair,
What?
Coldplay have a lot of tracks that it's just. I don't even listen to them
Even the one with
religiously,
Beyonce.
but if I hear the song.
The Beyonce one is really beautiful. What's the name? Is it Fine
Beyonce?
China? I think. Yeah, they have a
Really?
song with Beyonce. Is it Fine China? Am I bugging?
I'm feeling drunk and high. So high. What's the name of the song?
I feel like it's Fine China, but I'm bugging.
No, Fine China is a bang.
That's Chris Brown.
Fine. No, it's not Fine China. It's Princess in China with Rihanna. Banger.
Oh, that's the one I'm thinking about.
Banger.
It's not Beyonce. Yeah, that song is amazing.
Oh God, I'm listening. It's like, oh, you really hurt me. That terrible vocals. That Princess of China. Even though yes, appropriation. Yes,
Yeah, there's a
but
lot
the
of
song
appropriation,
itself
but, you know.
Who
bangs.
was it? We're out yesterday, and I won't mention the person's name, but if you're listening, then you know who you are. But the person basically is a fan of Westlife.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
yeah.
Oh my God, Westlife.
Westlife.
Amazing.
I really need to go through their discography because not gonna
What's
lie.
that Westlife song? Uptown Girl.
Uptown
Yes.
Girl. Uptown Girl.
Apart from that though,
Living. Yeah.
Yeah.
That song.
Yeah, I used to have a CD with that. It was Westlife, Celine Dion,
Oh my gosh.
and someone
Guys,
else.
I had a Ricky Martin CD. It was a blue one.
what?
Wait, do you man remember that? Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin. I have to double check. Is that is living the? I don't want to embarrass myself. Yeah, it's living the.
Yeah, living La Vida Loca.
Worried about embarrassing myself there.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in to today's episode of Rule of Thirds. Feel free to share your thoughts with us using the hashtag RuleOfThirdspod. And for more from us, follow us on Instagram at RuleOfThirdspod, or our personal accounts for myself, Burns JNR,
Mike at _ man like Mike.
And Jude at Kente Kwame.
Catch you guys in the next one.